It's July 2026 and I just finished the very first Underdog Techno Intensive. What the heck is a techno intensive? The idea was I invite 10 people from around the world to come to one room for a week to basically do techno from morning till evening, all day, every day. The idea was that we work on critical listening skills. That's how you describe it. Okay. We do a whole bunch of drum programming. We work on sound design. We test out all the different hardware tools that there are here in the classroom. We watch techno documentaries together.
This is a sound of...
We invite in someone who runs a record label to give advice to people on how to approach record labels.
One of the most valuable things and one of the best investment I did in music was not the gear, but was actually to pay a mastering engineer to master my tracks and then to just ask him questions.
We work on arrangement concepts. I invite in a mixing and mastering engineer for a whole day workshop on just mixing techno.
Before we dive into detail, just a general feeling of this. Does it feel wider and deeper, or does it feel flatter and more mono? It feels more mono. You have less space.
We go to an evening performance together where there's all modular synthesizers playing. And one of the nights we even go to the Fuse together in Brussels. Oh, and I almost forgot, one of the afternoons we spent pretty much the whole afternoon jamming together on hardware.
My favorite moment was the jam session.
The jamming was super nice.
But my favorite one would be the jamming session.
When we were all jamming, and even if we were a lot of people pushing buttons, it kind of made sense for a long time.
We all got together and got away from our screens for a minute, and it was very playful and fun, and I felt like a little kid, so yeah.
Jamming like a bunch of kids, that was really a funny time.
Sorry.
And some of the students were generous enough to leave me some video feedback on the last day.
I think it's hard to be a beginner at something as an adult. And one of the things that Oscar does is he creates a container for learning.
I really love the first exercise when we would put like songs and just describe the feelings or the colors. That was really, really nice. Like I feel like I could do that forever now with my friends.
This week was very intense. It was very long days, but we learned so much. And at the end of the week, we all made our own track.
I walked in this week not knowing Ableton at all, and had been playing with synths for a long time, but I walked out with a finished track, which is something I've never done. And I think it's really just a huge boost for me creatively, and a really important step in my journey. And I'm really glad to have done this intensive.
I mean, I am a nerd. I love to learn all the time, so I never feel like I know everything, you know? So of course I'm gonna be forever kind of improving myself, but I definitely feel more confident on, like, you know, kind of developing my own album and maybe have the courage to send it to a record label and see what happens.
I think it was well overthought with 2 times a guest who was informing us of more technical part.
Are you going to keep doing techno after this?
Yes, for sure. Yes, for sure.
I improved my skills, not only on the technical side, but also on the creative process side. So it was super overwhelming, so I'm really grateful.
Now, as I'm processing all of the input and the emotions and the experiences that gave, all I know for sure is that I'm going to run another one in 6 months from now in January. If that interests you, send me an application via the link below. There is a bit of a pre-selection process because I want to create a group that's really positive and supportive and nice to each other and that everyone has a good experience. Basically, I'm just looking for softies, you know, like myself. Ra ra ra. What else? I think the mixing masterclass with Brice will probably be available upon the Underdog website at some point as a little thing that you can purchase to support the project and to learn basically in a day a lot of things about mixing techno. Sign up for the Underdog mailing list to stay up to date on many of those things. Yeah. Oh fuck, I have to get a bit real, don't I? Oh man, it's not just facts, these videos. I used to not work in music at all, right? And when I got the opportunity, to teach for the first time, I was like so overwhelmed with happiness that I got to share the enthusiasm for exploring music with students together as we're analytically thinking through how to do it, right? And I threw myself at that with a pretty big intensity. I gave up my day job and I went fully into this like teaching. And then Corona kind of took that away, and it became like a YouTube project, which I'm so grateful for because it has opened so many doors for me. And at the same time, finding this again, this like being in a room with people with the sparks in your eyes going, oh yeah, I get it now. That is just, that's what it's all about. Like, it's what it's all about. And I'm sure that's happening through the YouTube algorithm to many people because I read about it, but that doesn't hit you in the emotions the same way, you know? You can have a video that reaches 2,000 people, 10,000 people, but the day that you have a friend who realizes something and they tell you about it and you're hyped about it together, that's something that you remember forever. And so starting the Underdog Classroom is an experiment. It's still an experiment. It's a hypothesis to say, I think this is worth a space full-time to allow for this type of experience. And the Techno Intensive is sort of a big test of that, right? Like, can I run these intensive groups where we allow ourselves to go really deep down the rabbit hole together? And I think tentatively the answer is yes, that works. I think there's real potential in this classroom. It's only been 6 months. I've been running social events here, all sorts of jams. I've been doing weekly beginners classes, and the first semester is essentially finished now. Since January, since signing the contract here in January, and now July, it's been like a whirlwind of setting this place up, buying a couch, buying tables, buying equipment. You know, it's just been a blur. Like, there's so much work on top of running a YouTube channel. But it's the best work in the world. And I want to be able to continue doing it. So I hope that the YouTube channel stays going pretty well. I hope people are interested in coming to the classroom and sign up for these courses, because it means a lot to me. And I think it can mean a lot to a lot of people. I hope that a bit of a community can build around this in a very connected and grounded way. But let's see, one step at a time. It's a heat wave in Brussels now. I have to take it a bit easier this summer. Otherwise, I'm not going to survive another semester. From September onwards, we get started again with the beginners classes. And then in January, there's going to be the next intensive. And that's basically the video. Come check out the Underdog Classroom if you are able to make it to Brussels. Otherwise, check out my courses online on the website. And until next time, stay producing, be good to each other, and take care. Bye-bye.